So we write this as a decimal rounded to the nearest tenth. So remember, the top number, when we look at a fraction, 28 over 23, this is just a division problem, suspended. So this is actually the numerator divided by the denominator, and that's all this is. So we just got to carry out that division problem. So it is, 28 divided by 23, and they write it just like that as a fraction. Same thing, we enter, and we get this crazy thing here. But it's a round to the nearest tenth. Here's the nearest tenth value. So how do we round? Well, we look to the digit 1 over, which is the hundredth spot. If it's 5 or greater, this 2 bumps up to a 3. If it's less than 5, like between 0 and 4, the 2 just stays the same and everything goes away or goes to 0. So we can, since it's 1, boom, this whole thing drops off and we're left with 1.2. All right, we're rounding this to the nearest hundredth. So now we have 9 divided by 17. Where's the hundredth spot? So we got 0.5, that's the 10th spot. Here's the hundredth spot. If we want to round to the hundredth spot, we got to look at the thousandth spot. So is this thousandth spot, is it 5 or greater? Yeah, it's 9. So if we're rounding to this spot, this pushes that 2 up to a 3, and everything else zeroes out. So we're left with 0.53. All right, last one, 19 divided by 22. Whoops. And this is the nearest tenth, 19 divided by 22. So again, here's my 10th spot, which is 8. The digit to the 1 spot over is the hundredth, and it's above 5, which pushes that 8 up to the next integer, which is 9. So this ends up being 0.9.